Welcome to today's Ignite Your Influence on Social Marketing session. And if we haven't officially met yet, my name is Gina Tassinelli. I'm so excited about today's topic because it's something that we as a boutique social media marketing agency are really known for, and we have really developed a way to streamline this and really perfect it. And it's all about repurposing your content. So if you are one that is constantly recreating new content, there's nothing wrong with that. However, I can tell you that with the tips that I'm going to share with you today, you will save lots of time and be able to, instead of spending all that time creating new content, spend more time serving your clients at a higher level. I love this. I get really geeked out over repurposing content as well as analytics. So we're not going to get into analytics today, although there is a small piece to it in this. We're going to talk more logistics. Okay. And I know people love the how to do things instead of, Gina, don't give me the surface-based BS. Like, just give me some real tips. So that's what I'm really about. I appreciate you taking time out, even if it's just 5-10 minutes of your day, to listen to me and to take in some of these tips. So I promise I will make it worth your while. If you are brand new to my profile or to Stylishly Branded or Hype Media, I want to personally welcome you. Again, my name is Gina Tassinelli. I'm the CEO and founder of Hype Media and Stylishly Branded, and we are a boutique social media marketing agency. We work with business experts, entrepreneurs, coaches, consultants, established small business owners, and we do it all for you when it comes to social media. Meaning, you're probably thinking, well, what exactly does that mean? That means we elevate your business and how you show up on social media unapologetically and without the overwhelm on your end. Now, we also do this coaching female entrepreneurs as well, one-on-one. I personally do that with my team. So I get it. Not everybody can budget to hire an agency, right? So it's also something that I share and I teach and I help others actually implement within their own business as well. So, and this is just a small piece of it, but it's something that we are recognized for because it alleviates so much time, especially if you have a team also that's dedicated to creating content for you. Guess what? You can save lots of money when you repurpose content. Okay, so first of all, before I get started, if you're watching this on the replay, please feel free to drop any questions. I will come back and answer them. And as you're watching this, I would love to know, do you currently repurpose your content? Just drop a yes or no. Okay. I'd also love to know, on a scale from 1 to 10, how overwhelming is it for you to figure out what kind of content to put out there? So I'd love to know that too. Okay. And then, of course, like I said, drop any questions below as I'm going through these tactics that we use as an agency. All right. So I'm going to kind of do this twofold. I'm going to share with you the benefits of each of these, but also some how-tos. Okay. So when you're repurposing content, the main benefits, there's really, I would say, 3 that I really find that are the most important and the ones that you're probably going to most care about is, number 1, you get more traffic to your website, to your social media profiles, to you, okay? Number 2, you tend to get more engagement. And then number 3, this one everybody's gonna love out of all of these, is more conversions, meaning more leads, more sales, more revenue. Okay, so who doesn't want that? So to me, that is a no-brainer as to why repurposing should be a part of your marketing strategy. We know that creating content is very time-consuming, right? And it can also be costly. So if you are hiring somebody to create something new all of the time, that can become costly unless you have a system, and I'm going to share that system. But when you are repurposing content, you're able to take pieces of one piece of content out of that one piece of content and create lots of other content. Okay, that's really the point of it. And some examples of this could be taking a blog post and turning it into a video, or vice versa, taking a blog post and turning it into a webinar, taking a webinar and turning that into a podcast, or a Facebook Live and turning that into a podcast. Okay, so there's many, many benefits. In addition to those top three that I just mentioned, you're able to reach a wider audience. You're able to, like I said, increase your engagement, save time and money. Who does not want to save time and money, right? Especially money. And by the way, to me, time is money. So if I can save time, I know I'm saving money too. You boost your SEO, search engine optimization, and you're able to gain more leads, attract more leads. Okay, so I'm going to go into each 5 of those benefits, and I'm going to share with you some tactics. I don't like to call them hacks. They're tactics. They're real things that you can really do, some strategies that you can do to actually help you do this. So the first one I mentioned is you can reach a wider audience. The reason why is because not everybody listens or reads or consumes content the same way, right? So for example, I am one that doesn't like to read long posts. I'll just keep scrolling through. So for me to catch my attention, I like to watch a video or make something really short, right? Like a short 2-liner caption. Whereas there are some people that love to read a lot. And so they're going to be more into consuming content with long form posts. And so when you're able to repurpose content into a variety of different types of content, you're also able to reach more of a wider audience because you are gaining attraction to all types of people that consume content in all different ways. Okay, so here are some ways that you can do this. Let's say that you have a Facebook Live, right? Like I'm doing right now, and I'm posting this right now. It's going to stay here on my personal profile and on our pages. But what we're going to do is we are actually going to take this video that I'm doing at the moment. We're going to transcribe it using, we like to use otter.ai. It's a transcription third-party app. There's lots of them out there, but I love Otter. We are going to download this video. We're going to upload it into Otter. Otter is going to transcribe every single word that I say, and it gets it pretty close. And then we are going to edit that transcription and we are going to create a blog post out of it. Okay. So now we have a blog post that's going to go on my website. Secondly, I'm going to take some of that blog post and I'm going to create emails out of it. I'm also going to take certain things that I say, just the 5 tips, and we are going to use that for social media posts. It could be each tip for a different social media post, or maybe I'm going to create a carousel, meaning a slide of images. So like 5 images sharing the 5 different ways how you can benefit repurposing your content. You can also take those 5 tips or whatever tips that you're sharing in that video, which is now turned into a blog post, which is now turned into an email, and so on and so forth. You can take those 5 tips and just speak them into a video on your phone and create a really quick reel or TikTok or YouTube short. So holy smokes, out of this one video, that is just a small list of how many ways that we can repurpose this one video. How awesome is that? Okay. Number 2 is you can increase your engagement. So when you have more engagement, you have more comments, you have more shares, you have more people raising their hand, meaning more people that can be potential leads for you that you can start conversations with. So by doing this, what you can do is, so let's say, for example, I share the 5 tips that I'm sharing inside this video right now, and I share them on a post, and I just say, which one of these is most beneficial to you for repurposing content? So I ask a question and I start to get all these comments. I'm getting more engagement. Okay. The other reason why repurposing can create more engagement is because, like I said before, some people like to read, some people like to watch, some people like to listen. So if you're able to repurpose this one piece of content into different forms, you're going to get more engagement across the board from all types of audiences within your ideal client avatar. All right. Okay. Number 3 is you save time and money. So when you're creating content from scratch, it can be very time consuming, as we all know, and it can get expensive, right? So if you're working with limited resources, repurposing your existing content is a great way to save time and money. So here's an example. Let's say that you've just launched a new product and you created a webinar to promote it. Once that webinar is over, you can transcribe the webinar and use it for a blog post, use it for a series of social media posts, like I just said. And now you have 2 pieces or more of content for literally the price of one. Okay, so how awesome is that? Number 4 is you can boost your SEO. So when you are repurposing content, it's really beneficial for SEO efforts as well, because Google and the search engines, they love fresh, original content. But by regularly posting new content in different formats, you're giving Google what it wants. It wants to help you to improve your ranking and your results by keeping those relevant keywords and phrases within each of those pieces of content, even though essentially the same content, but in different formats that you're putting out there on public profiles and so forth and blogs, you're still cohesive with those keywords and those keyword phrases. So it's going to help you with SEO. And then number 5 is when you're repurposing content, you're able to generate more leads for your business. And this is because you have now created content that you can easily create a gated piece of content from. Okay. And here's what I mean by that. So let's take, for example, again, this video. I can say to you, which by the way, we do provide, is drop the words show notes down below if you would like access to the show notes for today's video. Well, in order for me to give you those show notes, you need to drop the word show notes down below. And now I'm going to get in contact with you. I'm going to say, hey, thanks so much for reaching out and for requesting the show notes. Here they are. Tell me a little bit about yourself. So don't be shy, because I do love conversations and getting to know other business owners. And it's just a way to, again, connect. Obviously, if you're watching this video and you're getting something out of it, maybe there's a way to support you, and maybe there's not. Maybe I can send you to another resource that can support you. Okay, so you can use your content to create more of a gated content way to capture leads and contact details. All right. If you have any questions, let me know. I'm going to quickly do a quick recap, because guess what we're going to do? We're going to turn this video into a quick 90 seconds or less reel. So here we go. So if you feel like you're spending too much time creating content and too much energy and maybe even money, here are 5 quick benefits and ways to repurpose content that you already have. Number 1, you can reach a wider audience. People consume content in various ways. So now you can reach people that like to listen, watch, and read. Number 2, you can increase your engagement because you're reaching a wider audience of people that like to consume content in various ways. Number 3, you save time and money, because out of one piece of content, you can create multiple pieces for literally the price of one. Number 4, you can boost your SEO. So now you have a cohesive reach and a cohesive message going out there using very relevant keywords and keyword phrases from that one piece of content that has now been converted into multiple pieces of content out there in the internet space and world. And then number 5, you can generate leads. So when you're repurposing content, you can create gated content from that content to capture people's contact details. Whew. Okay, I think I did that in 90 seconds. Some other things that are coming up too, if you haven't heard. So we are just getting ready. We're taking applications right now. We're accepting applications, and it's also by invite only for the upcoming cohort of the Ignite Your Influence Incubator. And this is where you work with me and my team, as well as with my partners, Candy and Caitlin, so that you can get not only marketing strategy support within a supportive community, a high-level, high-touch mastermind, but you're also going to get business and sales coaching, as well as technical support. And guess what? A dedicated virtual assistant to help you relieve those things that you do not need to be doing, like creating graphics, right? And like repurposing your content. So if you want to learn more about that and you want to get on a call and apply, like I said, it's by application or invite only. Just drop the word #ignite down below and I will send you a message to schedule that so that we can get on a call and see if that's a good fit for you and if we're a good fit for you. All right. So I look forward to seeing you guys next week. See you guys then. Bye.